Don't listen to your customers, which is a bit of a furphy. So when someone asked Steve Jobs and said, what research did you do for the iPod? And he famously said, consumers don't know what they want until we've shown them. Well, that's not really true, because I just got that back from Apple the other day. It was like, how did we go? So, but I suppose it's like, listen to your customers, but don't look to them for innovation. So, because if you kind of look to them for innovation, and I over the years have run a lot of of groups where they kind of go, we're going to pay people $50 for the morning, and we're going to come in and we're going to ask them questions that are so pointed. It's like, why don't you eat at McDonald's? Because I think it's unhealthy. Wow, that was worth $50. It's like people can only really bring up to the top of mind what is top of mind. So this really is a case of kind of going, step into their shoes, right? So again, I like to do this by going out and meeting people and literally just spending a bit of time with them. So there's a blank sheet in there, so you can literally go through and go, who are our customers? So what do they think? What do they feel? What are their goals? What do they want? What do they see? What do they hear? What are the needs? What are the fears? Right? And you just can note those down. It's interesting where innovation will pop up for something completely different that they would never kind of come up and say, oh, we really want you to develop a something that can hold all my music and go in my pocket. If you ask them to try to come up with the ideas for you, you're always going to come up short. Or you're going to end up trying, like the Henry Ford thing, they wouldn't end up with a motor car, they'd have a faster horse, right? Because that's their remit. Also have a look as well, so you can plot things along the wavy line here is, where are people coming into your business, into your brand? How are they experiencing it? So, moving along from, awareness. So it's like, didn't even know you guys existed. To like, okay, well, I'm considering you now with another provider. And I'm saying aged care provider, not everybody, what everybody's individual business is. They're forming a preference, and they're forming those preference on the brand pyramid and kind of go, what do these guys believe? Maybe price is one thing. It's not necessarily anything. The action, how do they actually take it up? Is it we'll look at that in a second with the next few slides. How are you keeping them as customers? What are your communications going back and forth to them? Do you know what I mean? Are they consistent? We tend to find a lot of the time is people are great to about here, right? And go, yep, get you to buy, fantastic. Or you've moved into the home, or you've taken the home services, or you've taken the meals, or whatever it is. Thanks very much, and we'll send you a bill once a month. I go, if you're sending them a bill once a month, why don't we stick something on the bottom third of a bill to try and tell them something else, tell them something else we do, tell them what we believe in, tell them there's an activity or something happening near them. There's all these opportunities that kind of sit in there. And at the end is, if you can do all your authenticity stuff for your brand to here, and you've done it all the way along of like, this is what we believe, this is what we're into, this is what we're all about, this is why we're doing it, they'll become advocates, right? So brand fans. So you will end up with people who will wax lyrical about your products and services, and they start shortcutting this now. The line goes back to the beginning to awareness. But if someone goes, oh, I'm really looking for someone to come and do some tiling in my house. Someone goes, I've got this guy, it's fantastic. He comes here and he tiles, and you go, great, I'm just going to go with that guy. Because someone that you trust has recommended them, you're into word of mouth marketing. So consistency throughout this is going to keep pumping it through.